by the man with the very quick first step, Donald Royal. Here's Perry right back. Rebounded by Barkley.
Green for position there, and the officials got which one?
Danny Shays picked up the foul, and then Shaquille O'Neal going right at Danny Shays.
Shaq so aggressive when he gets the ball inside, taking it to Danny Shays before any double team can help, and Shaq just wipes Danny Shays. A three-point shot in all the years he's been in the league.
Shaquille O'Neal leads. Shays just picked up his second foul.
Normally that would be Danny Manning coming in again.
11 and Phoenix 7. Well, Shaquille O'Neal hitting on his first two free throws. Barkley with the post up gets it out to Klein.
Charles Barkley feels he can help his team most by drawing double teams. Here he spots Shaq coming. It leaves Joe Klein wide open at the top of the key. Last year we did the game in Orlando. Joe Klein made a number.
6.5 remaining in this first quarter. Anderson fires the three. And now he's third in the NBA in three-point field goals made. Hardaway had it knocked away. Perry given the room. Grant did not challenge him. Donald Royal extending to an 18-13 Magic lead. Manning with a nice pass for Barkley. 6 points for Charles. Shaquille O'Neal sitting down. Anderson given the room. Barkley with the rebound and pushes it down. Here comes Barkley for Green. Barkley on the tip. Barkley again. And the Suns lead by 1.
That's what
Suns 23.
Charles forcing the tempo here, trying to get one more fast break before the quarter ends. Good pass to AC Green, who can't finish, but Charles keeping his head and eyes on the ball at all times, finishes off beautifully.
And here in the early going, Shaquille O'Neal only 1 for 3, 4 points. Charles Barkley with a strong opening quarter, 4 for 9 from the field for 8 points. We'll be back. Different people, so many different looks coming at you off the bench. In fact, Dallas coach Dick Motta said if you split the team in half, you'd still have 2 teams that would face the playoffs. These 2 teams. It's the first of 2. And there are many who feel this could be a preview of the NBA Finals. Barkley gets inside again. He has 12 points. And the history between Jim Clark and Charles Barkley. May recall that game at Madison Square Garden as O'Neal gets inside. Charles Carter, which of course Charles some money.
Well, over 10 years in the league, Charles probably has a history with about 25 referees.
Raymond Tisdale with his first field goal. Raymond Tisdale has been an excellent acquisition, signing with Phoenix as a free agent. And Shaquille O'Neal coming to life here in the second quarter. He has 8 points.
Raymond Tisdale cannot keep his body on.
Barkley posting up. The air ball fielded by Barkley. Barkley again. There's that second jump that you mentioned earlier has...
Charles Barkley getting out ahead of the pack as Horace Grant calling for help as he knew he was clearly beaten by Barkley in transition. Perfect feed by Danny.
Horace Grant. Barkley poked it away. Marley for 3. Yes. Anderson. Barkley on the rebound, protecting, look out. Whoa, elbow in the face of Nick Anderson, who did not like it. Barkley at the other end.
Charles Barkley getting a rebound in traffic. Felt he was harassed by Aven and Anderson and trying to shake loose. Faked the elbow, which Nick Anderson takes exception to here as he talks to Mike Mathis all the way and takes himself out of the play. Grant has to help out, and it leads Barkley a clear path to the basket.
Shaquille O'Neal has had a very quiet first half. He has not been, as usual, dominating himself. Beautiful lead pass from Hardaway to O'Neal, and you know that Bryant at 55%. Orlando at 67% as a team that's second worst in the NBA. Only the LA Clippers are worse.
Royal in that ball game, and Scottie Pippen got off to an unbelievable start. B.J. Armstrong had 22 in the first half. The Bulls made every shove him out of there, but Kevin Johnson, who played some good minutes in the first half, gets a start.
That time, it looked easy for Shaquille O'Neal. So he now has 14 points. Yes, the Suns.
Charles might change that 5 minutes later. You couldn't go wrong with either one, but Shaq is special.
Barkley off the steal.
The ball knocked loose by Grant. Manning thought it was a foul.
Now Klein going. Well, he was defending one-on-one, then Johnson over briefly to help out. And here's help from Barkley. Shaquille O'Neal with his prettiest shot of the game. He now has 16 points, and it's down to a 4-point Phoenix lead. They've led by as many as 12 just moments ago. Suns have missed their last 5 shots. Klein.
Well, Shaq down low, expecting a double team to come. He gets it. I think he jumped to pass that.
4 for 7 from the line. Averaging 11 free throw attempts per game.
Clear on who they're being guarded on. They shouldn't worry about it. Just go run their play.
Barkley trying to back his way. Shays.
Well, the Barkley post-up will draw the double team from Shaquille O'Neal, and that's what's been giving the centers for Phoenix the open shot at the top of the key. Nick Anderson caught in between here, not knowing whether he should go to Shays or stay home with the more dangerous Dan Marley. You saw the fake by Nick Anderson. He chose to stay with Marley.
Suns by 9, 6:50 to go in the third. Barkley powering his way against Grant. Job defending against him, but you just don't see the spirited play from Shaquille, who came in angry about officiating. I don't know if that's a factor, or he let it be a factor. Barkley hits on the fadeaway, and the Suns by 13.
Here's Charles Barkley going against single coverage against Horace Grant, spinning on him, the little fadeaway. And Charles Barkley not only enjoying the moment, but just having an outstanding ball game. However, that
Barkley for Manning. Manning to the left hand. 3-pointers. And the Suns now lead 80-72. Barkley hesitated, throws up the 3. Charles Barkley with his first from downtown this afternoon. He has 23 points, and the Suns.
Well, Charles Barkley with so much time here waiting for somebody to run him, the little hesitation, the fake, and then just eyeballed it, got his legs underneath him. This is the way Charles Barkley wanted to start the ball game, but he did such a
point guard. Dennis Scott guarded by Dan Marley. Shaquille O'Neal playing with 5 fouls. And for Shaquille,
can keep his composure and get some things done while he is in foul trouble.
And he goes right at Klein, draws the foul, the basket counts, and Shaquille.
And Shaq now resorting to the jump shot on the last 2 possessions as a little touch here on the elbow by Joe Klein. Not a smart foul. And Shaq wise to do, because Shaq plays with so much emotion. Buzz does not want him to go to the line right away.
Shaquille O'Neal at the line, 6 of 9 from the line. Verge of a blowout. But Orlando hanging in and coming right back. Barkley. Charles Barkley extends to a 91-85 Phoenix lead. Dennis Scott backing Dan Marley. Off the fake, lays it off Dave, and he's rejected by Barkley.
Best shot blocker on the floor for Phoenix right now. As beautiful pass from Dennis Scott, but Charles Barkley is just going to stone Anthony Abed at the drop the ball, have all the jump shots. He does not trust the officials right now. He just doesn't feel he's going to get a call if he powers to the basket.
Here's Shays. And back on the floor.
And Paul Westphal will counter with Danny Ainge to get the small ball to the basket, possibly get fouled to score some points.
Shays, yes. Orlando giving Perry the shot. He takes it from 3-point range. Come down to Barkley taking the shot again. No, Ainge pops it out. Perry, can he get it off? He does. And it was a foul call. Yes, a foul. 4/10 of a second remaining in overtime. The game is tied at 110. Well, Bowie is wide open, and he'll take the shot. Would have been too late. Waved off by Mike Malthus. And the Phoenix Suns in overtime have come out with Charles Barkley. About.
All right, thanks, Marv. All the hype going into this game could be a preview of the finals, and it lived up to it, every bit of it.
It's very rarely when they hype something as much as this game been hyped, it lives up to it. But it was a great game, and I hope everything goes well, because I would love to play them in the finals, but that's a long way away.
Yeah, but Joe, we've been hanging out the last couple of days. I've never seen you so excited about playing a season game.
Well, you know, when you get old, regular season gets to be long and monotonous. But when you get to play against Shaquille on NBC, it's a fun game.
Now, what about you, though? You have, every time we've talked in the past, we've talked about your health. Today, the explosion's back. You look like you're feeling very well.
I've been playing well the last month. I feel very good physically. And that's obviously a big key for me. If I feel good, I think I can play really well.
All right, Charles, we will see you next Sunday in New York.
Sounds good.
All right, back to you, Marv.
Thank you, Ahmad. Barkley, 25 points, 14 rebounds, 9 assists. Barkley with 28. O'Neal with 24 and foul difficulty in the second half. Dennis